Shalom friends, I'm Jonathan Feldstein. I'm the president of the Genesis 123 Foundation. And first of all, I want to send my Hanukkah greetings, wishing you a festive celebration wherever you are and however you celebrate. Hanukkah is so important this year. First of all, it's fascinating to me always that the Hanukkah story is actually canonized in the Christian Bible much more so than in the Old Testament, in the Jewish Bible or the Hebrew Bible. We know that from the book of Maccabees. We know that from John 10. Forgive me if I don't remember the actual source, where Jesus celebrated in Jerusalem. It was the feast of the festival of the dedication, and Jesus celebrated here in the winter in Jerusalem, right behind me. It's a holiday that connects us Jews and Christians in a tremendously unique way. When Jesus celebrated here, it was only about 200 years after the Hanukkah story took place, after the temple, which is actually, the place is visible right over my shoulder, was rededicated here in Jerusalem. So for Jesus and first century Jews, it was still current events, and it was very meaningful. And today, 2,000 years later, it's still just as meaningful today. A little bit that way, about 40 miles, 50 miles to the south and west. We're in the middle of a war. You know this. Hanukkah is a festival. We celebrate two miracles. We celebrate the miracle of the rededication of the temple, a small amount of oil that was found that was good for one day that lasted supernaturally for 8 days. That's incredible. And that allowed for the temple to be rededicated. That's amazing. But Hanukkah was also a military victory, a victory by the Maccabees over, we call them Assyrian Greeks, but it doesn't really matter who the enemies were. They weren't Islamists because there was no Islam then, but they were enemies who nonetheless wanted to destroy us physically, spiritually, and culturally. We survived. And I know you probably heard the story before, but it's like all of our holidays. They try in almost all of them. There's a storyline that goes something like this: they tried to kill us, we won. Let's eat. So this year, because of the oil, the miracle of the oil, I don't know if you know this, but Hanukkah is a holiday where we celebrate by eating fried foods. They're called potato pancakes, potato latkes. In Hebrew, it's levivot. We also eat jelly donuts, which in Hebrew are called sufganiot. But fried food is permitted on this holiday. But I wanted to explain something that's real important. If you look in the valley, there you go. Just on my balcony, we pay a little bit extra to live on the 7th floor of a beautiful building overlooking the Judean mountains. This is where part of the Hanukkah battles took place, the military victory by the Maccabees over the enemies 2,200, 2,300 years ago. This is where it took place. Matter of fact, my neighbor who lives here is a rabbi and a tour guide, and we were talking about it one day, how elephants were used. It's very hard to imagine elephants in my backyard as implements of war, but that was actually the case. But this is it. I know you know of the Bible Belt, but this is the original Bible Belt. This is where it took place. And when you come and visit, when you see it, when you follow what's going on here, you know that this is where the story took place, and that's real significant. And I just want to use this last moment to share something with you that we've done at the Genesis 123 Foundation that's super incredible. You can go to israelthemiracle.com and order your copy, which actually, as I speak, is arriving in America today. We printed thousands of copies here in Israel. Israel the Miracle is an incredible book that God gave me the vision for just over a year ago. It's now been published, printed here in Israel, shipped overseas, unfortunately delayed because of the war. It is a stunning, absolutely stunning, breathtaking book. It's a compilation of essays by 75 Christian leaders from all over the world, writing why Israel is significant to them, culturally, historically, spiritually, in their personal lives. And we have people from all backgrounds, from every continent except Antarctica, who have participated, of all ages and demographics, and many, many different denominations. It's really quite stunning, and I hope you'll get your copy. And we knew it was important And it's a miracle in and of itself as we celebrate the holiday of miracles. Israel is a miracle, and it's a miracle that this book was able to be put together in such an incredibly short time. I'm so grateful that many of the photos, many of the images are from our good friend David Kern. He has a stunning eye, and what great creativity. And I'm grateful for this opportunity to share that with you. We published the book and it's stunning, but I will tell you now that as meaningful as it was in September when it came off the press here in Israel, before it was getting wrapped and getting ready to go, and then we had a war that delayed it getting out of Israel. Before that, it was important. Now, all the more so, it's incredibly important. And I really I invite you to go to israelthemiracle.com and get your copy today. Because we're friends, I want to offer you a discount. When you check out, use the code Jonathan10. One word, not Jonathan and the number 10, and I'm going to give you 10% off because I want you to have this book. I want you to be blessed by it, and it's a book that you're going to love, and you're going to be able to share with your children and your grandchildren. And as good as it is that we celebrate Israel's 75th anniversary this year, something that will be a lasting legacy, and something in your home that will be a continuing blessing for you and your family for many years to come. IsraelTheMiracle.com. I look forward to hearing from you how you enjoy the book as well. God bless you.